What's up, guys? Toby, 50 Baits. We are going to be shooting baits to go with this little rig here. If you don't know what that is, a swing jig. Man, the swing jig produced for us Tuesday night. We're not doing this color. We're doing watermelon red because that is what's been producing. We're fishing that thing like a crankbait, sort of, with two different baits. My partner used a 6-inch lizard, so we're going to shoot some more lizards. He's running low. And we're going to shoot the 3.5-inch craw, the AR craw that I love. We talked before about the bloodline bait mold, I guess it's called, that you can use for legs. These are tails from my Fat Guys Fishing crappie got the name of it, but it's a crappie bait. It's a tail mold, and I have set the legs in there. Again, I don't usually need this, but I'm doing it just to show you. You do not have to buy the bloodline mold. If you have a tail mold that'll fit, it'll work. So we're shooting one with chartreuse tail legs on it, and we can also change up and do the claws, but again, I don't need all that. I was just going to show you that the feels pretty good. That you can do it, you can change it, and you do not have to have that exact mold. It's almost there. We just need like 10 seconds worth of nuking it. But again, that's what we were catching fish on the other day. In summertime, if you know, summertime's tough, man. That's the 4-inch ecto craw. I don't know if I told you that or not. But we're not shooting that today. We're going to shoot this 3.5 and the 6-inch lizard. The color that was producing the other night. Oh, ow, it's a little hot. Watermelon red. For a cup of plastic, I did 35 drops of Lure Works Watermelon 101, I'm quite sure. And I just got done painting and clear coating some DT10s and DT6s that have also been pretty good. So, depending on how you want to fish, how you like to fish, those are the two things that are sort of working right now. And again, summertime, bites tough. Not only that, we're on a smaller lake we fish this little tournament on, and gets a lot of pressure. So fishing is really tough, man. So when you find something that's working, you rock with it till it goes away. So we're filling up our tackle boxes today, and this watermelon red is ready to go. So we're going to shoot it. This one injector should get all 3 molds. There goes the lizard. Prop it down a little bit. You can see I shoot it, just hold a little pressure. Top it off. Now we're going to shoot the little 3.5-inch craw. I do not remember which one has the legs. I think it's this front one. But anyway, there's things you can do to not have to buy all these molds. There is our watermelon red. If I can get it to focus. Come on, baby. Focus for me, baby. Come on. Anyway, watermelon red with two different size red flake in it. Sometimes I'll go thick with the flake, sometimes I won't. Just depends on my mood that day, I guess, or what we're catching them on. But just straight watermelon red, nothing crazy with the flake. Ooh, we drew down a little bit, but it should be alright. Got all this excess plastic off the top. So what we're doing when we're fishing, we fish 6:30 to 11:30 on Tuesday nights. Again, small lake, a lot of pressure, but what I've been throwing, again, swing jig. My buddy threw the lizard on the swing jig. Let me see if I can get up with my leg, but I'll show you these DT10s and 6s. Sorry, I should have had them out already, but they're setting up. It's just a color pattern I like. A little bit of gold on the side, green on top. Just fade that black in. Silver on bottom in the DT10 as well as the DT6. And I always like a bold kill dot on my baits. I don't know if it matters or if it helps, but in my mind it does. So I always make a bold kill dot when I'm painting baits. Don't know if it matters, don't know if it helps, but in my mind it does. So as long as I think that, that's what I'm going to do. We had a little second place finish, so we're happy. Now the mold where we put our little legs in, again, just these little tails here. I'll tear them off, pop them in the mold where the legs go, and shoot them. And this is it. They come out a little crooked, but it'll work. That's our watermelon red. I like it a little translucent, but we have our, come on, focus for me, baby. We have our chartreuse legs on there. That one flashed a little bit right there, but it's okay. Half the time I take them off anyway. So, you do not have to have every mold. You can make stuff work with other molds. This line of work, or whatever you want to call this, is addictive. I mean, I'm almost like a freaking crackhead. I've probably got 90 molds. And if you are getting into bait making, the biggest tip I can give you is, of course, not only baits that you fish, get those molds, but also get multiple cavities or multiple molds of the same bait. Instead of sitting here trying to shoot one mold 10 different times, having to reheat plastic every time, do it one time, you got 4 or 5 molds, boom, 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 you can shoot a couple packs each time. I like doing it that way. That's one thing that I wish is without the chartreuse legs, and that's with the chartreuse legs. I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but that is our 3.5 inch craws. Now let's have a look at our 6 inch lizards. Again, my buddy fished these lizards on the swing jig that he makes. JKH Custom Jigs. He's like a brother from another mother. He's one of my best buds. But he does all the lead work. We're also going to be doing some videos coming up of our umbrella rigs. We're going to go fishing with them for stripers. I love to striper fish. And there's our 6 inch lizard that we get from Angling AI. Great mold, it shoots great every time. I love the ribbon tail on it. And of course I love these little legs. They just give, all that little action is just great. Watermelon red in these fish catching baits right here. That's all you need. I ain't gonna say that's all you need. You need all kind of stuff if you fish. But I have my mainstays, and those were. This is the color that was producing in our little tournament the other night. So we're restocking our tackle boxes before I get back on orders and get too busy. He is at this moment making us some more swing jigs, and we're fishing them, like I said, sort of like a crankbait. Toss it out, and we're just slow rolling it, keeping it on bottom, keeping contact with the bottom. And when they hit it, they hit it. I mean, they hammer it. It just shimmies while it's coming through the water. It's easier to show you how the head works. But if you're not fishing these, man, give them a shot. They have been great. I don't know if it's because a lot of people aren't fishing them or what, but been great for us. So whatever works, we're going to stay with it till it quits. And we use Lure Works Watermelon 101. Don't know if I told you. Two sides of the red flag, I don't need to show you that. We shot the 6-inch lizard from Angling AI. 3.5-inch AR craw, I think is what they call that thing. We got trash all over the place. Trash plastic, extra plastic. And we showed you the DT10s and 6s. We're sitting in about 20 foot of water, fishing 15, on up to about 8 foot as it got dark. We fished 6:30 to 11:30, so fish seem to move up a little more once it gets dark. And we didn't catch any fish till it got dark. And these were the baits that were used right here. So if you haven't tried them, give it a shot, man. It's a great product. Of course, JKH Custom Jigs makes them. That's my buddy. You can find them on Facebook. But that's what catching. That's what we're using. While you're here, man, if you don't mind, like, subscribe. We got some content of fishing coming up. We're going to take the umbrella rigs out that he also makes. I make the soft plastics that we put on as trailers, and we go out, we troll for stripers with these umbrella rigs, and man, they produce big time. So hopefully this video is coming soon. Again, I'm slow getting around, so as soon as I can get out there, we'll get out there and do that. And then come September, be ready for some teal hunting out of South Louisiana. Appreciate you watching, man. If you don't mind, that like, that subscribe would be great. I appreciate it. And let's go catch some fish. See you.